I had an 80% chance of getting breast cancer. So I decided to have a double mastectomy and be proactive and make sure I didn't have that problem. This was supposed to be routine, easy, pretty simple. I went in, I had a double mastectomy and implants placed all at once with the top surgeons in my healthcare district, and followed all the directions that I was supposed to do post-op. I came back from my 2-week check and I thought it was just going to be a routine check. So pretty simple. So I didn't bring anyone with me. I live about 8 hours away. And when I got there, she told me that my nipples were dying, they were black, and that I had a week. To come back in a week, if they weren't better, we would schedule surgery for the next day and she would remove them and place tattoos. And I was in complete shock because I wasn't expecting news like that. In fact, I'm not a crier. I'm not someone who cries very often, but I actually went into the bathroom and just sobbed. That week I was fighting to keep them. I literally started reassessing who I was, who am I without these? How am I going to feel without them? How am I going to dress without them? What prosthetics are there out to replace them? But I think most importantly, how it's going to affect my intimacy with my husband, because I'm not going to want to look at the area ever. I'm not going to want him to touch me. And how do you keep a marriage together when you don't have that anymore? So this is more than just losing a body part. It's a death of a part of your relationship. It's a death of who you define yourself as a person. I can't even tell you, it was like not a near-death experience, but I was going through the death of losing a part of me. You start going through those grieving stages. Well, I was in fight mode, and I had remembered my friend who had breast cancer mention hyperbaric treatment. I had only heard of it once. So I started looking into it. I called here. They got me in that day. It was a Friday. They got me in, did a treatment immediately. And then Saturday and Sunday, they're not open, but they came in 2 times each day just to jumpstart my treatment, because I only had a week. And by the 3rd treatment, my dead skin was starting to peel off, just like a scab, and there was that bright pink skin. So imagine 24 hours within starting my treatment, new skin started growing. And after that week of doing 2 treatments a day, one side was completely healed. The other side had about a sliver of about a 1/4 that was still struggling. Oh my gosh, they were laughing at me because I was just like jumping out of here. Like, I was so happy. It's literally like someone telling you, we're gonna cut off your arm, and within a week, you're able to save your arm. I mean, I was on cloud 9. I felt like I don't care the things that are wrong in my life, because I love my life, you know? I was just so happy to go back to being me. And yeah, I just, how do you thank people who saved a part of your body? You can't. All you can say is thank you. I mean, they came in nights and weekends for me to help me. I mean, these people took care of me. They were like my family, cheering me on every day. You know, they were only contact I had. I of course called my family, but these are the people that I saw for this whole week while I was going through this really tragic event. And when I finally got home, I was just, in the best mood I've ever been. Like, I love my dirty dishes. I love my house. I love everything about my life because I got to come back to it. I literally was preparing myself to come back and have to go through all the mourning stages, and basically nothing would ever be the same again. So to be able to come back to that, what I thought I was gonna lose, how do you put a price on that?